Good morning, squad. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the number one spot for everything sports talk, sports news, sports debate in the morning. Hope y'all had a great Tuesday. We got a beautiful Wednesday rundown. Of course, we got to start it off updating y'all on Damar Hamlin and where he stands at, with his recovery right now. Then we're going to shift gears and touch on should Lamar Jackson even continue to play this year. And before we end it off, we're going to touch on Giannis and his 55-point performance last night, and then the Bucks at the Toronto Raptors tonight. Let's get right into it, gang. So to start it off, let's update y'all on Damar Hamlin. No real updates on his status, where he's at health-wise right now. There is an update on the game that was supposed to be played on Monday of the Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals. There will be no game that is played this week. I just want to say that still prayers out to Damar Hamlin. He's out there fighting. They said he's in good hands at the University of Cincinnati. His family is going out and thanking everybody for their prayers, their well wishes. Just tip my cap to the family for being there, the mother for being able to get down to be with her son as he's transported to the hospital. But I want to say this to just everybody that's around the situation. There's nobody to blame. There's nobody to be angry at. Don't be mad at Skip Bayless. Don't be mad at the NFL. Don't be mad at Roger Goodell. Don't be mad at the owners. Stop being angry, man. This dude was out there living his dream, man. And if he recovers, I guarantee you he will go out there and play again. Stop sitting up there and trying to find someone to blame. It's a tragic event. That's all it is. You don't have anybody to blame when it's a tsunami. You don't have anybody to blame when a hurricane comes. You get what I'm saying? Stop being angry. This dude was going out there and living his dream. Living his dream out on that field. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all want to go out there and be mad at football. He was living his dream. He chose to play football. You want to get mad at the owners? The owners was paying him. You want to get mad at the NFL? The NFL was the ones that postponed the game and canceled it. Stephon Diggs was still on the field trying to get his teams back to ready to play football immediately after the event, because that's how we're wired. Y'all let media tell y'all how to feel, and y'all probably was watching the telecast and y'all watching Adam Schefter and Booger McFarland and all them. I understand it. But to sit up there and find somebody to blame, that's the issue in America right now. There's nobody to blame. It was a freak accident. And I do want to update on what they're saying caused his injury. It was the hit to the chest. But the thing is, like I said yesterday, I've seen plenty of times playing football, watching football, people take that person that's running full speed, absorb that hit, and then just slam them instead of maybe possibly going head on with them, and maybe you dip your head too low and you got a head or neck injury, or you feel what I'm saying, he just crack you and you crush your collarbone. You get what I'm saying? Most people just absorb that hit, slam them to the ground. That's why, to me, it was a rough, tough hit, but it wasn't like it was something that was egregious or crazy. I didn't expect anything like that from that, and it was a freak accident, man. Put y'all anger and y'all hate to the side, man. Stop hijacking what this man is going through to push your own personal agenda. This man is fighting for his life. Let this unify us. Don't let it cause even more division. Sports unifies people. Stop causing more division. This man went out there and was living his dream. He was living his dream. And if he fully recovers, I guarantee you he'll step on that field again. I guarantee you he'll step on that field again. Let's move on though. With so many injuries, and like I said yesterday, this being such a bad year for the NFL optically with the injuries, should Lamar Jackson, one of the NFL's top stars, even play the rest of the season? To me, I would say no, simply because he doesn't have a contract. He's dealing with a knee type injury, a sprain type injury, but he's a running quarterback. He's an athletic quarterback. He's a quarterback that he makes his waves because he can run and pass the ball. So to me, if I'm Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens haven't shown that they believe in him, no. Cool. Y'all think I get injured too much? Y'all think I can't win playoff games? Y'all think I can't win a Super Bowl? Then let me walk. Stop trying to keep me around to fill seats. If y'all think I can't complete the job and complete the task here, let me walk. Let me go down to Miami. They don't want to do that because they know Miami will back the Brinks truck up for them. Let me walk. They want to do that because they knew the New York Jets would back the Brinks truck up for Lamar Jackson. I'm not trying to hear this is how the Baltimore Ravens handle things. This is how the Baltimore Ravens organization is. No, it's a different time. Your team is built around your quarterback. Your defense isn't good. You get what I'm saying? You don't have explosive weapons. Your team is Lamar Jackson. Pay that man. Even if it is $300 million guaranteed. If Deshaun Watson, after what he's been through this past offseason, this past year and a half, can get $230 million guaranteed, Lamar Jackson, who was the youngest player in the NFL history to win the MVP, should be worth $300 million guaranteed. If that's what he's asking for, because that offense is built around him. That team is predicated on the success of Lamar Jackson. So pay that man. Or let him walk, dog. If y'all don't believe in him, let him walk. And see if y'all can draft somebody else. Because it's looking like y'all really didn't plan on him panning out this way. And now it's just like, oh, what are we going to do? Because maybe they don't even believe in him that much. But they saw him there. It was so much talent. And then he's been winning of lately. I'm looking at it like they don't truly believe in him. And if that's the case, let him walk, man. I like the Baltimore Ravens, but the way they're handling this Lamar Jackson situation, seeing how much turmoil it is in the NFL, and I don't want to hear $250 million is a lot. $250 million, if it's not guaranteed, is not a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not what Lamar Jackson is worth. Yes, it's a lot to me, because I ain't worth $250 million. Lamar Jackson, when you think about what he does for the community of the Baltimore Ravens, the wins that he accumulates, what he does marketing, he's worth $1 billion. So how about y'all just cut him $300 of that? Cut him $300 of the $1 billion, at least $1 billion y'all gonna make off of him in his career. Sheesh, man. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm not playing the rest of the season. I'm not playing. I highlight y'all. If y'all planning on franchising me the next 2 seasons, that's cool. And I'll go through it just like I went through this past year. If I happen to get hurt, I'm not coming back. Point blank, period. Let's move on. Let's touch on the NBA before we get out of here. Giannis dropped 55 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists in a 123-113 win over the Washington Wizards. Giannis, after the game, post-game comments is he wants to strive to make his game boring. He wants to be so consistent that nobody wants to talk about his game, because when he does 55, 10, and 7, it's normal. That's why. Giannis, that ain't happening. Your game will never be so consistent that it's boring, because you're 6'11" with the athleticism of a wing, with the athleticism of Tracy McGrady, of a Kobe Bryant, of a 6'6", 6'5" guard. Your heart, your tenacity, the way that you play the game is always going to shine a light on your stardom. So your game will never be boring. Going coast to coast off of a rebound and slamming on 3 players will never be boring. Swatting the ball and blocking the ball 30 rolls into the seat will never get boring. You get what I'm saying? The tenacity and the intensity that you play with will never get boring. LeBron James ain't boring. We're used to him, but he ain't boring. So Giannis, I think you need to get that notion out your mind of trying to strive to make your game so consistent that it's boring. The most consistent players in the league are the most exciting players in the league. But before we get out of here, let's touch on the Milwaukee Bucks at the Toronto Raptors tonight. Game coming on ESPN prime time, 8 o'clock game. Both going 2-3 in the last 5 games. What do I expect from this game? To me, I just expect Giannis to continue on this streak. He just said he wants to strive to make his game so consistent that it's boring. So I'm going to see him following up this 55, 10, and 7 performance with 34, 13, and 5 performance and a win over the Toronto Raptors in Toronto. They have to get back on the winning streak. The Milwaukee Bucks do. You see, the Brooklyn Nets have already passed them. I said that they were still in the number 1 seed. No, it's the Boston Celtics that are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Then you got the Brooklyn Nets right behind them and the Milwaukee Bucks right behind them. So the Milwaukee Bucks got to get back on the winning streak, and Giannis has to get back into MVP form. So I see him getting back on that track with a win tonight, making it 2 in a row for the Milwaukee Bucks and getting back on that winning streak. I'm going to go 115-107 Milwaukee Bucks over the Toronto Raptors tonight. Let me know what y'all think, though. Damar Hamlin injury, prayers and well wishes for a speedy recovery to Damar Hamlin. Hopefully we get an update today. Should Lamar Jackson continue to play this year? And Giannis strives to make his game so consistent that it becomes boring after a 55-point, 10 rebounds, 7 assist performance in a 123-113 win over the Washington Wizards. And who do y'all have in the Milwaukee Bucks at the Toronto Raptors tonight? MadMizzy Sports Morning Show. Like, comment, share, subscribe, listen, alert. MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.